Here I am trying to repair a extreme 4x4 wheelchair. The bolts for the aluminum cover were misplaced, and so we're trying to put in different bolts. Fiberglass cover, and it was suggested that I use 120 millimeter bolts to fasten the cover, and so these are on here. And what I've done is I'm using rubber bushings and a metal washer as a spacer so we don't damage the fiberglass with the bolts. However, 120 millimeters seems to be way too tall. The height of this is much higher than I've ever seen it before. If we look at the front here, there's wear spots on the front, and you can see that we're almost 2 inches higher than the original wear spot for where this was fastened, and I'm right at the very top of the metal bracket here, so it seems quite high. And then also the chair is raised roughly about 4 inches off of the height adjustment. And then actually a funny thing, there's like a ball hitch that's in here as a spacer. That's not really enough of a spacer. We almost need 2 ball hitches as a weight-bearing support there. It doesn't look like the set screws themselves are enough to bear the weight of the operator, so we need the spacer to hold that instead. Also, the lift mechanism on here does not have the power supply, so the lift mechanism is fixed in its location, and with the bolts this tall, I cannot even get the pin under here to go into this on here. So 120 millimeter just seems way too high. So apparently I need either 60 or 80 millimeter. I'm not sure. The 120s were recommended to me by the manufacturer, so I don't know if there's something I'm not doing right here. Is there supposed to be more spacing above the bolt? But I don't want the bolt to stick up too high because then it's something to catch on. So I'm probably going to try 60, 80, and 100 perhaps and just see how it works.